I'm late, and so are you on hearing this. November in Pokemon Go has been announced the next month. We know what's going down, and honestly, it's kind of crazy. For starters, max battles. Obviously, the new big thing, max raids, max battles. Let me know in the comments, how have you guys been liking them? Because in November, we've got them coming back in a big, fun way. Obviously, we have Gigantamax Pokemon coming out for the first time ever here in October. This weekend, actually, when you're watching this, cannot wait. Make sure you're subscribed because I will be rating them. Fingers crossed we get a shiny. But the Max Battle Madness will continue into November. We will have from November 1st to December 3rd in the Max Raids, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Grookey, Scorbunny, and Sobble, which is great that we've got these starters back. So I did get my shiny Bulbasaur. Gotta get the shiny Max Charmander is what my next hunt will be, so fingers crossed on that too. Also, there's a new kind of event starting in November called Max Mondays. Think of this as like the new raid hour feature, but for Max Raids. On Monday, every Monday, there's gonna be, I am assuming, a bunch more Max Raids everywhere. Maybe they'll be easier to take down. It'll be tier 1 max raids. So on November 11th from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, Max Charmander raids will be all over the map more often, which is huge because I'm looking for the shiny. Then from 6 to 7 p.m. local time on November 18th, it's Dynamax Drillbur, which is great. This is the first time we've ever had Dynamax Drillbur come to Pokemon Go. It is gonna be, I think, the first, if not definitely the best, ground type Dynamax Pokemon. Remember, with this new Dynamax system, because you cannot Dynamax your old Pokemon, you have to catch new Dynamax Pokemon to basically cover all the typings that you need. So get your Ghastly still if you need ghost ones. Charmander's great if you need a fire Dynamax, and then now Drillbur is here as well for the ground. And then November 25th, we'll have Dynamax Bulbasaur, which is currently the best grass type Dynamax Pokemon, Charmander being the best fire type. So that's cool. We have like a kind of a new reoccurring weekly event in Pokemon Go focused around the Max Pokemon. So if you're looking to get more raids in, there you go, on Mondays, Max Mondays. And speaking of raids, the 5-star raids for this month are really exciting and ones that you're not gonna wanna miss, 2 of them specifically. But the month is starting off with Lugia from November 4th to November 18th. Which is currently ranked 57th in the Masters League, so not a bad catch there. It can be shiny, and you can get it with the featured attack Aeroblast. Then from November 18th to the 27th, I'm so excited about this, Origin Form, Palkia, and Dialga are both coming back to Pokemon Go, and I will be grinding Dialga to the freaking bones for Max XL, not even XL, just regular candies. I need Dialga candy so bad for my Roar of Time so that I can have like 24-hour long daily incenses. So this is gonna save my life, and hopefully it'll save yours too. Also, not to mention, Origin Form Dialga is a monster. It's the 8th best Dragon type, 5th best Steel type, ranked 30th in the Masters League, and has one of the most useful adventure effects, really one of the most useful features in the entire game. It has Roar of Time, which allows you to pause your daily incense, Star Piece, Lucky Eggs, super duper great. Especially if you're trying to get those new shiny Galarian birds, which I will get. Then we've got Palkia, which is the 2nd best Pokemon overall in the Masters League, insane. The 4th best Dragon type, and has, in my opinion, the most useful move ever, which is Spatial Rend, which basically doubles the amount of Pokemon spawns you see, doubles the distance that you see Pokemon spawns, which is great for community day events, for Go Fest events, all those things. It's like you have to use it during the big events now. So great candy to get for the both of them, because in order to use the adventure effects, you do need to use their candy, so great raids, don't miss them. And then from November 27th to December 3rd, we've got Zacian and Zamazenta coming back. Kind of just had these guys, so if you missed your shiny, I didn't get my shiny Zamazenta, so I'm pretty happy about that. But in terms of meta relevancy, Zacian is kind of really the only meta relevant one. It's 35th in the Masters League and the 10th best fairy type, and then Zamazenta I think is ranked 67th in the Masters League, so like kind of useful. Great shinies though, new shinies, so if you missed them, you got them here. Oh, actually, at the same time, we're gonna have 4 tier 5 legendaries in the raids at the same time. Regieleki and Regidrago are coming back, but this time they're not in elite raids, because I think elite raids were killed as a feature, so GG's there. But Regieleki and Regidrago, they suck. They're cool Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but like, dude, I don't know why they're in the raids. No one's gonna raid them. They're not useful. They can't be shiny. We've had them like 2-3 times each. Why can't they be shiny yet? It's just, do the Zamazenta raids, get the Eleki Drago in the Pokedex if you need it, but like, so weird to see these like old like elite raid Pokemon just kind of get dumped into the tier 5 raids alongside like actually good Pokemon. Then we've got the Mega Raids for the month, starting off with Mega Manectric from November 4th to November 11th, which is the number 4 overall electric type. Then we have Mega Salamence from the 11th to the 18th, which is the 3rd best dragon type. Then Mega Beedrill from the 18th to the 27th, which is the 5th best bug type and the 3rd best poison type. Oh, sorry, also when Mega Beedrill is in the raids, we will have Mega Ampharos as well in the Mega Raids, which is the 8th best electric type. So Mega Ampharos, Mega Beedrill from the 18th to the 27th. It's kind of weird that they're doubling up on Megas. I mean, I'm down. It has more like, you know, diversity in the raids, which I'm super in for, and like just more like variety, but kind of weird. And then Mega Altaria from November 27th to December 3rd, which I don't think is that useful. It's cool though, so there's that. It's got a great shiny. And then for the Shadow Legendary boss, it's Shadow Suicune for the month of November. So nothing new in the Shadow Raids. All right, what about the events? Listen, this is gonna be a packed month of events, mainly because of the brand new Go Wild Area event, which brings Safari Balls, what are they called? Like the big Pokemon spawns in the wild that can be shiny. Some really cool things for the first time ever. I'm really excited for this event. I will not be going to Japan for it, unfortunately, but we're definitely playing it here. So here's the event schedule for November. For starters, we'll have the Go Battle Weekend from November 2nd to 3rd, which is great if you need Stardust like myself. I'm so low on Stardust from using freaking Roar of Time all the time, so I'll be doing that. November 7th to 12th will be the Harvest Festival event, so kind of getting into the like Thanksgiving vibes. November 10th will be Community Day. The 15th to the 17th will be the Simply Groundbreaking event. The 18th to the 22nd will be the Into the Wild event. And to be honest with you, no, I was gonna say maybe this is like the, oh no, yeah. So the Pokemon Go Wild Area event is happening for the first time in Japan. Mighty Pokemon, which are gonna be harder to catch. They're more likely to be XL or XXL. They are shiny eligible in the wild, so you can get like, for example, shiny Mamoswine, shiny Solipede, Galvantula, Overquill, Tyrantrum, Garchomp, Luxray, Ampharos, Dragonite, all those ones you can get in the wild, shiny, XXL, XL, fully evolved, very cool. So I feel like the Into the Wild event, we might see some mighty Pokemon globally. We'll have to see though, because November 23rd to the 24th will be the global Pokemon Go Wild Area event, which is gonna be insane. So I'm very excited for that. Definitely one of the coolest events that we have coming to Pokemon Go in terms of like global events. And this is really cool to see as well, because obviously back in the day, we really only had Pokemon Go Fest, and then we had Safari Zones, and I guess technically it was Safari Zones first, and then Go Fest. And then we have City Safaris now, and then there's so much going on. Every year we have the tour event, so we'll have Sinnoh, whatever is after Sinnoh we're gonna have next year, obviously. Now we've got Go Wild, we've got City Safari, we've got Go Fest. There's like so many of these cool events popping up through the year. So very, very fun that we have end of the year cool big global event to look forward to now. And then from November 27th to December 1st will be the Max Out Finale event. Can't wait to see what is gonna be included in that. Maybe some more Gigantamax Pokemon, who knows? Spotlight hours for the month include Surskit November 5th with 2x Transfer Candy, Smoliv November 12th with 2x Evolution XP, November 19th will be Teddiursa with 2x Catch Stardust, Combi and Teddiursa, both on the 19th with 2x Catch Stardust, and then Joltik on the 26th with 2x Catch XP. Raid hours for the month include Lugia on November 6th, Lugia on November 13th, Nihilego on November 19th. This is interesting. Then Tapu Koko on November 20th, Origin Form Dialga on November 21st, Origin Form Palkia on November 22nd, and then on November 27th, we'll have Zacian, Zamazenta, Regieleki, and Regidrago. That's crazy. I don't know why the raid hours have been completely switched around. And also, too, very interesting, we have 2 legendary Pokemon, well, technically 1 Ultra Beast, 1, I think it's a legendary, in the Tier 5 raids that aren't technically a part of the Tier 5 raid bosses for the month. So it's kind of cool. It looks like Pokemon Go is trying to make raid hour a little bit more exciting, maybe because not many people do it anymore because, well, remote raids. But it does make it much more exciting if there's like, you know, a Pokemon that you can only get during the raid hour for that entire month kind of come back. So Nihilego is really meta relevant. It's a great Pokemon. It can be shiny. That's cool that we can get like 1 hour of grinding it this month, even though it's technically not coming back this month. That's cool. I like this. Making raid hours more fun, I'm down. And that's everything going on in the month of November. Definitely some super duper exciting stuff, but not as exciting as these 2 videos here. Make sure to click them, and I'll see you tomorrow.